Hey, George here, and it is day 20 in our 40 days of Lent. So we're kind of halfway through Lent, 20 days till Easter, and excited about today's topic, the holiness of God made simple. But before we jump into that, I just want to say thanks to everybody who came last night and just made it such an incredible night. We were hoping for about 100 people. We had almost 200 when you count the kids, and it was just great to see all of you there and just appreciate it. It was an awesome time. And so how do you take God's holiness and make it simple? You know, we've been spending 20 days kind of uncluttering our lives, and the purpose was to make more room for Jesus. And so now I want to talk about, now that we've kind of uncluttered a little bit, how about filling our hearts and minds with some great thoughts about God? And there's no greater thought than His holiness. It's the only attribute that gets repeated 3 times. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty. And what is God's holiness? And simply, God's holiness is His unique and absolute perfection. That's it. When it says God's holy, it means He's absolutely and uniquely perfect. Everything about Him is perfect. His holiness is what makes everything about Him perfect. It makes His love perfect. It makes His grace perfect. It makes His justice perfect. His mercy perfect. His wisdom perfect. Everything about God is perfect because He's holy. And not only does it make His attributes perfect, but it makes them work together in absolute perfection. So without God's holiness, His love would just have felt sorry for us. Without His holiness, His justice would have completely destroyed us. But in holiness, love and justice are bound together, and God redeems us. And so it's because He's holy that love and justice work together in perfect unity, 100%, to come up with an incredible solution that only God could come up with. And this is kind of the, Easter on display, is His holiness on display. It's everything about God's perfection that allows Him to love us, hate our sin, be perfectly sacrificial, perfectly humble, because He's holy. So my 5-minute challenge to you today is to take a few minutes and just thank God for being perfect. So much of our lives is spent trying to make our lives perfect, when in reality it should be spent acknowledging that only God is perfect. He's the only one that's holy. He's the only one that's perfect. So just turn off all your media and just spend 2 or 3 minutes just thanking God for being perfectly loving, perfectly gracious, perfectly wise, never making any mistakes. Everything He's doing in your life is perfect. And so just take some time and thank Him for it. So, Ray, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Noel, Deanna, great to see you. Mark, again, thanks so much for last night. Just awesome, buddy. Josh, great. Jameson, are you guys still in Texas? Or are you back in town? Miss you guys. Lupe, good to see you. Ricky, good to see you. Lydio, always awesome. Tahara, you guys are the best neighbors ever. Dan, such a great burger the other day. Thanks for that. Love you guys, and just enjoy God's holiness. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.